A strike downfield. Turning on the Jets. He's at the touchdown, Golden Bears. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He gets away. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Under fire. He's on the move. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to...
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Brennan. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Will get to him at the 25. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback running on the draw. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Inside the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Miami! And they turn it into a defensive score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here. And
the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys.
Wide open spaces. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. He'll pull it on the read. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires into the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Under fire. And it's a sack. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Panthers offense. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage. So Pittsburgh's offense gets their first crack now. Two teams set to battle for conference supremacy in the ACC, a conference that is so spread out it really covers all 4 corners of the country. These two teams have navigated through that schedule and now stand in each other's way.
It is still wild, Chris, isn't it, to just see the footprint of this ACC conference from coast to coast. There's no doubt about it, but I got to tell you, I've been so impressed with both of these teams so far this season. As you said, they navigated the year so well, and now a chance to go out there, compete for a championship, and win the ACC.
Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Looking downfield. It's Marshall. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Wideout's now clustered. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And nowhere to go there. That defense all over it.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
Picks up the first and still running. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to... down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing.
Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, just a roller coaster of emotion here on 4th down. The aggressive play call, and then he gets it. He's crossed the line to gain, and then he fumbles. It's a turnover. Incredible defense here, and great physicality knocking that ball loose.
And the Panthers offense back out there now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Marshall. Here comes the pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
This is a great job defensively on 2 fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
Caught over the middle. It's Schmidt. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally forced out after a huge play. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Steps out at the 9-yard line. What a play to the defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And he drops back in the gun. Here comes the rush. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line, and he scores! Touchdown, Hurricanes!
We always talk about the middle.
The offense comes back out there, not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air, it's Marshall. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Pass rush closing in. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. It's out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw and the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone, there's no doubt about it, but now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Marshall. The receiver grabs it, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. We got a stoppage here for an injured Canes player. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, and another incompletion.
3rd and long, screen. Chris, if you and I know it's coming, the defense probably knows it's coming as well. They do a great job here stopping this play, but
and the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The conference championship might just come down to this possession. Can they get points? Looking for the wideout. What a catch! And the game just good enough for a first down.
this is exactly what the offense needed to do after the defense executed and got the ball back. They're able to come out here and start this drive in a big way, getting the ball down the field.
It's caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab, and they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Leaning on the run game here late. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And Pitt now takes their final timeout. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Scanning the field. It's Marshall. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manage.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they've got him for a sack on third down. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joel, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Man, I totally agree with him, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee in terms of the playoff that they're creating. And this is a group that I would not want to play. You think about what we saw today and the rhythm that they built, the momentum that they've created. This is a team that could be dangerous moving forward.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.